Hey, this is your girl, msyelladiva. I am bringing you another episode of the Love and Marriage Huntsville. Season 9, Episode 7. Episode 7. Game of Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. Okay, whatever. Anyway, if you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We serve up funny reviews because I cracks myself up. Yeah, on your favorite TV shows, movies, whatever you like. All right. So, sit back and relax. And if you are returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right. So, the episode begins. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. The episode begins with where it left off with Mel and Tricia having a little conversation about her telling Tricia telling Mel that she knew Martell, or she was over to Martell's house. So Mel said, "Well, you should have told me before we went on vacation." And so she said, I didn't want it to be weird or anything like that. And so she's like, "Well, you made it weird because you didn't tell me." So and then Mel was like, "And what was weird is your friends threw you under the bus." And so I don't think her friends threw her under the bus. Well, first of all, the Letitia brought it up. Okay. She brought it up. Okay. Then when Trish tried to explain herself, then Stormy and Destiny was like, "Well, that's not what you told us." And so Mel was like, "What kind of friends does that?" But I understand both sides. Okay. Now, Mel friends, they should have pulled her aside and said, "That's not what you told us." But however, Mel, you, your friends don't hold you accountable, okay? Because you got mad at Mel, you got mad at Nell because she called you stubborn and hard headed, and then she was like, "What kind of friends say that about you?" That's your real friends, okay? They're gonna tell you when you acting stupid. And so I understand that, but that was still that was still a moment that, okay, well, you told us this. You told us you ain't go in the house. And then Trisha had to, figure out what why she told him that, she didn't go in the house and stuff like that. But yeah, so I understand both sides. Mel, she right as far as they should have pulled her aside, but Mel, you wrong because you be feeling like um, friends can't hold you accountable. Anyway, but Destiny and Stormy was her friends. That's why she roomed with Stormy. Okay, and nobody knew Destiny was gonna be there. Because that was a pop-up from Letitia. Okay. Anyway, so she invites Tricia invites Mel to her son's graduation party, and Tricia said, Mel was like, it's okay, it's fine or whatever, but Tricia was like, if it wasn't fine, if it was fine, she wouldn't have even questioned it. Because if they weren't together and all that other stuff, why would she question it? We don't know. All right. So Chris and Nell is at their new office office space in North Huntsville. They got to get it together as a rehab, and Martell shows up, and Chris tells him that he talked to Marsau. And so first thing Martell said, "Fuck that dude." I said, "Oh, okay, all right." And so he said he didn't have to take it there. Martell said Marsau didn't have to take it there. And Chris was like, "So you think he started it?" We all know that Martell started it. But you think he started it? and so Chris was like, both of y'all was disrespectful. And Martell said, well, Marsau is not calculated. He talked about my baby's mom, all 5 of them. You only got 2 baby mamas, but you got 5 children though. And he said, all that I have witnessed and seen, and Marsau is talking about my baby's mamas. So apparently Martell knows more than what he's saying. Okay. And so Chris was like, y'all still, he said, I saw Marsau and y'all are saying the same thing. Y'all on the road to destruction and y'all both feeling the same way and y'all friendship is over. And Nell said, well, you should have left Letitia out of it. And Martell said in the confessional, said no apologies will be given. He said, and I'm taking the gloves off. Take the gloves off, Martell. Take the gloves off. Tell us what you know. Now we gonna have to, we're gonna have to take it with a grain of salt because you are a liar. Okay, you are a liar because you said that it wasn't no revenge porn or whatever, but you said that you had a video over there. You said all of this, okay? So you still a liar. So we got to take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, tell us what you know though. Just tell us what you know. Let us know. All the girls that Marsau and Maurice, because Maurice is always silent when Marsau and Martell getting into it. Maurice is always silent. Why? Because he know where the bones are buried too. Yes, do it. Come on, Martell. Come on, boo. We got you back. So, let me see. And so, Martell thinks that Letitia, was in Mel's ear. That's why they got a divorce. Martell, get over it. She divorced you. She has moved on. You need to move on, okay? Okay? You need to move on, okay? She has divorced you. Y'all not going back. Y'all not going back. No matter how much you really want her to go back, y'all not going back, okay? Let it go. So Ken and Will, I guess Will is his friend, meet up. And they talk about Marquez, talking about, how he a deadbeat dad. And Ken bragging about how he taking the kids out of the country, and he giving what's the name, a car and all that other stuff. He being a good step parent, you know. And he apparently loaned Marquez money so he can come to his son's graduation party. Yeah. So he bragging about how good of a step parent he is. And he is a good step parent. But we don't need to know this every time you come on. We don't need to know that every time you come on screen. Okay? Find something else to talk about. Find something else to talk about. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. So Tricia invites Destiny over so she can witness her divorce. Anyway, so Destiny said you're going to grieve because, you know, it's the end of an era and everything like that. Tricia said, no, I'm not. Because he's been out of my life for 5 years. So Destiny was like, no, you still going to grieve. You still going to grieve. Destiny, I wouldn't talk. Because your marriage didn't last, a couple years? I don't even know if it lasted a couple years. And he wanted the divorce. So yeah, you grieving because he wanted the divorce. He wanted the divorce. You didn't want the divorce. He wanted the divorce. So yeah, you grieved. I don't think she's gonna grieve that much, if at all. But you grieved because you didn't want the divorce. But she don't want to rush into a commitment with Ken because she said Marquez was perfect too when they got married, and then all of a sudden he acted a damn fool. So she's very cautious now. And she want to take her time with Ken. All right. So Mel meets up with Marsau and Tisha at Black, and they're asking about. Mel received a text from Martell saying that Tisha and Marsau was talking about her at the field day, and Marsau said that Martell, when asked, when I meet up with you, and that's Mel, do you try to hit on me? And so he said, that's it. And so Mel was like, that's it? He said, yeah, that's it. Marsau said he don't give a fuck about a friendship with Martell. Point blank, period. Moving on. Destiny, so the graduation party. Got the graduation party. Destiny showed up with Lucky. I thought y'all one day, y'all just friends. He hitting that though. He hitting it. Kimmy show up with Maurice. Chris show up with Nell. And then Marquez show up. The music changed. Let me find some crazy music because it was this. It's like the death. Like, here we go. Thunder. The music changed when Marquez showed up. I said, "Damn, why they got to do that? Why they got to do that to that boy?" But the music changed. They, basically they don't like you. So he come in talking about where my daughter at. Damn. And he introduced himself to everybody. Hey, I'm Marquez. I'm the father. Hey, hi, I'm Marquez. I am the father. I am the father. I am the father. Like Maury Povich. You are the father. So his daughter was running past him with a plate of food. He grabbed her face and neck, and, and I don't know if he kissed her or not, but he almost clotheslined this child. I said, damn. He almost clotheslined this child. And all she wanted to do was eat her plate. Because she had a plate of food. And he was like, shit. Anyway, so Marquez get all the dudes together and chose the kids and the wives and the ex-wives. And then he's talking to the complete strangers. Chris, Maurice, and Lance. He talking to complete strangers about him and Tricia. And I swear to God, producers telling him who to talk to. Okay? But anyway, he talked to them about him and Tricia. Chris in the confessional talking about, listen, I'm a mentor, but you know, I don't know you like that. He said, I don't know you like that. And so they said, then I think Lance was like, have you ever had to talk with Ken? Because he said that, you know, Ken was messaging her when they were still married. Well, they still married, but when they were still living together. Yeah, but Ken admitted that when he came back around, she stopped talking to him. She stopped talking to Ken. So Tricia put Ken on ice when Marquez came back into town or came back, whatever. And then once he left, then she started talking to him. So Marquez was right that he been talking to her before they had split up. So, and Ken admitted it at that little dinner table. Okay, he did admit it that he what's her name put him on ice when Marquez came back into town, and so he telling all his business to these strangers. Okay. Then Mel come in and I guess the little girl was graduating too, maybe middle school, high school. Well, not high school, but middle school to high school, or I don't think she could be elementary to middle school. I don't know, but she was graduating too, because they said congratulations, both of them, on the banner, and Melody bought a gift for both of them. So she may have been graduating probably either to high school or to middle school. So then Marquez came back to where Tricia and Mel was talking. I told you, the producer telling them where he need to go. Now you go over here and talk to them, okay? So Marquez says, well, this is the first time I've been invited here. And Tricia was like, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. You have been over here quite a few times. Don't be lying. Don't be saying. Don't be lying. Don't be lying. Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Okay, Don't be lying. Don't be lying. Okay, you been up here a couple times, honey. You been up in the homeboy room, your son room, your daughter room. You been up in here. Don't act. Don't be acting. So, um, Marquez was like, well, it's a little uncomfortable and awkward. But Marquez was like, I met you one time. He said, and I know your ex. And then, and then, then he turned to Tricia was like, yeah, you know him too. The shade. The shade, okay? Yeah, you know him too. Don't. Mel was like, don't be bringing my ex into this mess. But anyway, he said that Marquez said, how do you co-parent with somebody that's a trigger? And Mel said, try not to be the trigger. And she looked at Tricia. She was like, but she's triggerous. She said, because I can feel it. And then Tricia was like, no, I speak in silent. He speaks out loud. And then Mel was like, yeah, you triggered right now. And Tricia was like, no, he knows that he built up resentment. And Mel was like, I think that's sexual. And then Marquez was like, somebody having sex, but it ain't me. That was a good one too. Okay, that was a good one. And so Mel said, I could tell that y'all was college sweethearts because, they basically, finish each other's sentences. And she was triggered a lot in this episode when Marquez came around. So maybe Destiny was right. Maybe you will be grieving once you get over him, but you not over him, sister girl. You are not over him. Okay, you are not over him. So maybe Destiny's right. You will grieve once you get over him, but you ain't getting over him no time soon. Anyway, Ken makes a speech about he got all his adopted non-biological kids up there. Okay. And he's making a speech about how good of a father he is, and he praising all the good fathers out here in the audience. He ain't saying nothing about Marquez being these kids' father. He ain't saying nothing about that. He was like, I'm a younger father, so I got a lot to learn. So all these mentors is helping me. Still ain't said nothing about Marquez about him being the father, right? So Marquez slinks up to the front, was like, so he can be in a family photo, and he said, "I'm the pappy." Shout out to life. I'm the pappy. Check-a-lang, check-a-lang. Check-a-lang, check-a-lang. Shout out to Bring Me Back. I'm the pappy. Anyway, that was where the episode ends. Okay, so it will pick up to when he slinks up to the front so he can get in the family photo because he the pappy. This is your girl, msyelladiva. I got a hair in my eye or something. Msyelladiva. Like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next video.